walking to my nail appointment in the pouring rain. Okay, so welcome to today's vlog. It's literally not even that late, but because it gets dark so early, it looks like it's late. I just went to go get my nails done. One of my nails had broken off and I wanted to get my nails fresh going into the new year. I always try to do my best to, going into the new year, I like want to have a clean home. I want to look my best. I feel like it's just like a little bit of a symbolism. Let me just get in the car. I'll give you a little update. Like, can I? It smells like marijuana. It literally smells like marijuana. Okay. We're in the car. Okay. So, I think it's really good symbolism for the new year. I know it's like, don't do it to a point where it's gonna stress you out, but if you can, just doing some things to get you in that fresh kind of clean space. So what I mean by that is like cleaning your home, having it be fresh. If you have a car, getting a car wash, cleaning the inside of your car, just creating like a clean and fresh space. Now again, to the point where it doesn't cause you stress. So for example, if like doing all those things is going to cause you such like overwhelm that you're going to go into the year with like an overwhelmed or a burnt out energy, don't do it. Do it to the balance where it feels good. So for example, like I want to go in having, and you may think this is superficial, but I'm gonna let you know anyway. I want to go into the year with like a fresh facial. I want to get, you know what you guys, I want to get my extensions put in. You remember if you watched my vlog where I got my hair done, I explained like everything I do to how I get my hair done and everything about my hair. If you want to like, if you want to know about that. But I want to get fresh extensions put in, just like because these ones I've had for like now I think since July, so like 6 months or so, and that's after that time they begin to like thin out a little bit and lose their like, I don't want to say vibrancy, but freshness. And then I had my car cleaned and I want to clean up our home, maybe hire someone to help deep clean. I've been doing like, I actually like the process of like cleaning the home, but deep cleaning is a bit different. For example, like I enjoy mopping and vacuuming and like wiping the countertops and like organizing, but like scrubbing the the stove top, like that I don't enjoy, you know what I mean? But so I want to like do all these little things to go into the year. Now like I feel like nowadays, right, like everyone gets triggered like everything, so I literally can feel in my mind when I feel like I need to make disclaimers. I'm not saying that this is like a must, right? I'm not saying that you need to go like get your hair and nails and get a facial and like do all those things. Not at all. It could literally simply look like, for example, cleaning out your car, getting a car wash, maybe, you know, like just you know, maybe just getting a little hair trim, cleaning up like your space, getting rid of stuff that doesn't serve you, and like lighting a white candle. It doesn't have to be this extravagant thing. So I just want to make that clear, because I feel like I understand what it feels like when someone's like, I just like to do this to like manifest this, and then they're like, yeah, I like to buy 7 Maseratis, like 26 love candles, fly to Dubai and back first class, and that just like makes me feel really good. So like I get, like even when I say it out loud, I get that I'm like saying like, oh, I want to do all these things, and I can understand that that's not, but that doesn't mean that that's what I'm saying you have to do. I'm just saying, like, for me, I like to make it a priority to do these little treats for myself going into the new year, because I want to kind of like harness to myself and embody my best self. And I feel like us as women, we know that when we do all these little beauty things, we do feel our best. And I feel like often, yeah, men can think it's like superficial to want to like get your hair, makeup, nails done, but I think that they really don't remember that for women, beauty is literally like the energy of beauty, and not beauty in terms of adhering yourself to societal standards or appealing to the male gaze. I'm not saying that. I'm saying beauty as in things that make you feel beautiful. Like for me, having blonde hair and getting fresh extensions makes me feel beautiful. Does that mean that that's like what everyone should be doing? No. For me, getting my nails done makes me feel beautiful. Just as like for me, meditating makes me feel beautiful. For me, going on a walk with my dog makes me feel beautiful. For me, making ceremonial cacao makes me feel beautiful. For me, just like hugging and cuddling with my husband makes me feel beautiful. Like there's all these different things, right? But for us as women, when we nourish ourselves and give ourselves that self-love or that Venusian energy, us as women, we love beauty. Whether that's beauty, whether that means we like to put together an outfit that makes us feel good, or we want to buy like beautiful, or we want to decorate and nest our home in a way that feels really good to us, or we want to express ourselves through our outfits, through beauty. Like we as women love beauty. We have this Venusian essence within us. I think that's like very important to know, and we as women, depending on where your Venus is, express it differently. But I think in general, when we as women nourish ourselves and our beauty, whatever that looks like to you, it can look like, for me, it's also like what pole dancing makes me feel beautiful and helps nourish myself. When we as women nourish ourselves, we show up more whole, and everyone around us benefits. When a woman feels powerful, she is like so radiant that everyone around her benefits. Everyone feels like they get like a glimmer of that sparkle, or they feel inspired, like that little pleasure, joy rubs off on them. And yes, certain people do get triggered. Someone else left a comment. I posted my newest podcast in like a vlog, in like a video format, and someone was commenting, like, if you're watching this might have been you. She wrote like, you know, yeah, like I feel like a lot of women who are burnt out see other women who maybe are more, a little bit more in their feminine, living a slower life, maybe they're provided for, whatever, and get triggered. So I think it's the same thing when a woman is really activating her beauty in whatever in whatever way it is, whether she's dressing very sensual, maybe she's dancing sensual, maybe she's getting a bunch of beauty things done. People do get triggered, but I think it's important to realize that that's a sign that you're not nourishing yourself enough. Does that mean that you have to go out and do crazy extravagant things? No, but it's so important to prioritize self-nourishment. Sometimes for me, self-nourishment looks like having no makeup on, my hair in a bun, a clay mask, watching Emily in Paris with a chocolate bar, okay? And sometimes for me, self-nourishment looks like getting my hair and nails done and dressing sexy and going to dance in pole class. Like, we are so multidimensional, and at different parts of our cycle, we need different things. So I just really want to talk about that, because I think that women get made out to be so superficial and shallow sometimes, when really these little things make us feel so beautiful. Like me literally just getting my nails done right now made me feel like so beautiful. I got the velvet nail trend, which basically uses a specific nail polish and then they use a magnet where it like moves it around and gives it like a cat eye or velvet effect. I posted a reel about it if you want to see. I'm gonna text my nail artist and ask what polish she used. Look how beautiful. I mean, it's hard to see on camera, but it has like a cat eye effect. It's not just like a shimmer, or it's not chrome and it's not shimmer. It literally like is a magnet. The way she does it gives it like this cat eye effect. It makes me feel so good. I'm about to now go to pole. I'm actually on my period. I'm on day 1 of my moon cycle, and for me, what I've noticed, usually my moon cycle is very interesting, where the few days before, when I'm in my luteal, I feel it very strongly, and my body is like, rest, go inward. So I really feel called to go inward in my like last few days of my luteal phase. And then the first day of my menstrual phase, I usually feel kind of like I still feel more inward, but I still have the energy to like complete tasks and be more outward. And the second day of my period, usually I have more intense cramps, and that's when I feel called to be a little bit maybe more inward too. So it's interesting. I'm wearing like a fun outfit under. I'm wearing this like full length like body pantsuit. It's like really sexy. It's from Selman Sport with the top over it, because it's too sexy. Like what I mean by that is like the way that it crosses, if you move abruptly, your titties fall out. So I'm wearing a special top over it so that when I dance at pole, my titties don't fall out. You know what I mean, when it's a little too sexy. But yeah, I just want to remind you that like you doing the things that make you feel beautiful, like continue doing them. And I think we as women know also when we're doing it from a place of self-nourishment versus insecurity. Like, have I probably done something from the past, like some sort of beauty thing out of insecurity? Probably, but now I feel like I have the self-awareness and do my best. I mean, I think there's always like whenever we do something, it's just like being mindful and really making sure that you're coming from a place of like self-improvement and wanting to look and feel better from a good place versus maybe from like a I'm unworthy place. And I know it's not easy to navigate, but essentially I'm just saying that if you want to do things that make you feel beautiful, do it. But what I mean by that, like going into the new year, enter as your best self, whatever that looks like to you. Maybe that just means, like I said, cleaning your room, cleaning your space. Maybe it just means cleaning out your car. Maybe it means finally organizing your skincare. Yes, I'm talking to you. Maybe it means like finally throwing away the makeup you're not using and making your area look nice. Maybe it means like deleting apps you don't use. Maybe it does mean that you like treat yourself to something, like whether it's like, I don't know, you treat yourself to like, I don't even know, like a blowout. I don't really like blow. I like blowouts for an event, but now I'm like, I like the way that like I blow dry and curl my hair. But maybe you get your nails done. Maybe like you do something like something special for yourself to go into the new year. I just think it's like something like, essentially for me, it's a balance of best self / clean. So my best self, like for me, my best self has fresh nails. My nails, like one of my nails broken off before. My best self is like, you know, is like has like this, her skin is glowing, her energy is high, her hair is like fluffy, you know, like, and then clean. So like my best self has a clean car, not where she has 12 coffee cups laying around, like maybe how she did. My best self, you know, I still need to clean our home and organize and put clothes away. My closet room right now is a mess. Like there's just piles. And my best self prioritizes movement, prioritizes connection, all those things. So essentially, I'm not telling you to like, you know, go do something crazy. Oh, by the way, yeah, I guess I'll show you. One of my Christmas presents was this bag. I've wanted this bag for so long. It's just a Goyard PM tote. I'm a dog mom. No, but really, like, I carry so much stuff. Like, I carry my vlogging camera, I carry my phone, I usually try to carry a water bottle, I carry Mia's treats, I carry, like, I try to carry, now I'm gonna continue, I'm gonna keep now in here, put, like, Mia's bowl. So when you're carrying, like, a lot of stuff, I just needed, like, a tote. It's very unstructured, so I ordered on Etsy, like, a structure thingy. I can, like, link it, so that I can have more structure, so that's easier. I'm heading to Pole now. I, like, barely ate today. I just didn't have an appetite. Usually sometimes when I'm on my first day of my period, it can go either ways. Either I have like an insane appetite. Oh my gosh, I'm literally gonna get there in 20 minutes. I'm like gonna get there so early. So I wonder if I should like stop for food somewhere. Where can I get food really close? You've got a smile that could light up this whole town. Let's see. Restaurants. We're gonna... I want something like healthy and quick. There's a Whole Foods. Would I have time to run in there? I feel like it's like gonna be chaotic. Tokaya, 10 minutes. Yeah, it's gonna be ready. Let's fuck it. Let's do it. I need to eat something. I'm gonna pick up this order. Uber Eats, you guys. They always have deals on Tokaya, and Tokaya is like organic. It's so delicious. So whenever they have that and I need food, like if I'm gonna pick up food, it says it'll be ready in 15 minutes. My fajita burrito. I didn't even look at what was in it. My soul just called for that, so let's hope it's good. All right, we're going to Tokaya now. But yeah, I just wanted to, I know that like sometimes I talk in circles, or not in circles, but like I feel like sometimes I speak and I just have like so many angles that I want to share something because I'm just hyper aware. When I say something, I am aware of the context I say it in, and I am aware of sometimes how that it, like how it can sound kind of like funny. He'll repeat to me like what I said back to me and like out of context, and it does sound like, yeah, it's not my fault, I'm just funny, you know, guys. But yeah, I'd love to know what your little New Year's traditions are. Like if you do any little things that make you feel special or make you kind of like ready for the new year. For me, I guess mentally, the things like I was saying that appear to me are to clean your space. I feel like that's like good symbolism for like a fresh new space, 8K creating space. I like to do that for new moons as well. So like clean up your space for a new moon. It's like symbolism that you're ready for a fresh start, that you're like physically and tangibly cleaning your space out. I also like to put Florida water in my drops. Like I have like a, I should link it. It's like from Amazon. It's essentially like a Swiffer, but it's not a Swiffer. It comes with reusable microfiber pads because I'm a sustainable icon. I'm kidding. I do my best, but still I have to, you know, I still order from Amazon sometimes. But it has, yeah, the irony, right? I'm talking about this from Amazon. But, you know, sometimes the convenience is there. But essentially it's like a Swiffer with microfiber towels on the ends, and then like a little, wherever you put the liquid, you put in your own liquid, and I put like a non-toxic wood floor cleaner. You got a smile that can light up this whole town. Why is this song playing? And I put in that cleaner, and Florida water like spiritually removes any kind of negative energy, any impurities, any energy that doesn't serve you. So a little pro tip is put some Florida water in your floor cleaning solution and just set the intention that you're cleansing and purifying your space of any energies that just don't serve your highest good, and that you transmute them to the light. I like to always like open windows when you're doing this as well, just to kind of like allow the energy to flow out. Same thing as when you're like saging, right? You want to give the windows space to flow out. And yeah, I just think as women, it's so important for us to do things that make us feel whole, because when we feel nourished, I really believe that like we show up so much better for those around us. Like, you know, like when you're not feeling like yourself, it's very hard to be your best self. Like when you're just not, I don't know, even for me, if there's moments where I'm not feeling like my best, I don't feel like I show up as great of as a wife because I'm like not feeling myself. So maybe I'm a little bit more like closed off, I'm not showing up more fully, maybe I'm a little bit more snappy. And you know, in my work, I'm maybe not showing up as fully or not putting myself out there as I'd like, or whatever it may be. When I'm feeling good, I feel like I just show up in all facets, right, as that like ultimate self. And so I think that when we as women feel more nourished, it just spills out into everyone, especially because, you know, women are primarily the ones who are, you know, mothers, obviously fathers play a very important role, but when a mother is nourished and can kind of radiate that energy outward, I think that that is just like such a healing presence to be around for children as well. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. I feel like I'm going so deep into this topic. I'm gonna go get my burrito. I might eat it in the, no, I cannot eat in the car. I used to have a strict no eating policy in the car. And then like I'd let Mia eat her snacks. And I think I'd let my husband eat something once. And like my boundary, I think I've eaten something. I need to reestablish my no eating boundary. I think that's like such an easy way to keep your car clean, or one of those is just a no eating policy and like strictly enforcing it, being like, okay, you can't get, like you have to eat it later. Gotta enforce the rules, you know, baby. But I don't know, I'm gonna go straight to pole right after. So I'm taking a heels class and my normal class because I'm feeling like that bitch, I guess, on my period today. I brought all my changes of clothes, have a diva cup in, ladies. Also I'm wearing Cora underwear, life-changing. They're like period underwear, but they have a very thick pad. So I know that there's like Thinks or whatever. I've never tried those, so I can't speak to them, but these like have a super thick pad where like it really absorbs. And like for me, the first few days, but it's like the second and third, it's my period is I don't know, I'd say maybe on the heavier side. Like I wouldn't say it's light, you know, and it really absorbs. And then I also have the shorts, and I sleep in those so that it doesn't get on the bed. It has like a really good pad in them. This is not sponsored, although Cora, if you're listening, contact me for a sponsorship because I'm very passionate about their brand. I really love it. So I brought a pair of Cora underwear to like layer with my other pole dancing. Like I have like these kind of shorts. These like, they're like they're usually I wear a thong, okay? Or basically like a thong, and these are more of like more coverage, which I've like decided these are like my official, not official, but like I'm gonna wear these when I am on my period if I do pole dance. Sometimes I opt out if my body's not feeling like it, but today my body was like, yes girl, it felt like. So but yeah, I really recommend for your cycle if you want it to be a little bit smoother in terms of just like underwear and stuff. I usually free bleed, meaning I don't wear like a diva cup and stuff. I've noticed, this is my observation, when I used to wear diva cup during like my whole period, I felt way more like PMS symptoms, almost like way more irritability, moodiness, sadness, those kinds of emotions. And I read somewhere, I saw somewhere, essentially somehow I drew this correlation that I was like, that by sticking something up, it's like you're suppressing the bleed. Like your body's wanting to bleed to release and cleanse and purify, and you're putting this cup up there, right? And you're like suppressing it. Like you're literally not letting it release, and then you're honestly kind of like pushing it back up in a way, or like whatever, you're storing it there. And I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like that's energetically creating like kind of like almost like a block. And I started doing free bleeding, I think the past 2 months, which of course you need like period underwear to do it with, like ones that really absorb it. And you sometimes, yeah, like ideally it'd be good to have like 2 or 3 pairs. I just have my shorts and my panties, and then the panties, I essentially will wash them in between, right? So like after a day or two, I don't know if I'm giving such detail, but after a day or two, like if one of them's feeling like it needs to be washed, I'll wash and dry it pretty much like same day. And they're black, and you know, usually have black laundry to wash anyway. But I do actually want to get, this reminds me, I should get like another pair, just have like 2. And I feel like ever since then, ever since free bleeding, it's like it makes it so much smoother. So I really suggest, if you feel like you have more of like, I mean, PMS is influenced by so many things, especially hormones, so I'm not saying that just this underwear switch is going to help you, but if you've never tried free bleeding on your period, I recommend you try it just to compare like emotionally how you feel. And like I said, like Cora with the CCR, I'll link them down below. I'll link the shorts and the underwear because I really think it's made a big difference. Right now, obviously to go to pole, when I'm going to be doing like, you know, pole, I need to have a diva cup in, but I'm just saying to not wear it, right, like your whole cycle. Just something to consider, ladies. Hello, my love. It has been too long. It has been too long. We have secured the bag, the Tokaya bag. That was so easy. There's literally like almost no one in there. This is a really good location to pick up from. There's like no one, so usually a lot of them are really busy and you have to wait so long, I feel like. Well, like, I don't know, quicker than that. Like, I pulled up, ladies, and it was ready. There's like no one in this parking garage either. It's a little bit eerie, like when you're a little bit too alone. I'm gonna eat my burrito. I'm so hungry. I've gotten hungry. I had no appetite, and now I'm like, I'm wearing that Made the Label set that I've shown you before. It's so cozy. Oh, it's back in stock. So I'll link it. Get my Let's go to pool.